Welcome back to Cryptids and Cold Ones. I'm John.
There's two things motherfuckers got to know about J to the ROC, straight up, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I spin more rhymes than a lazy Susan, and I'm innocent until my guilt is proven. Peace. Represent Sunnyvale, straight the fuck up.
And I'm Evan.
Autism Premium.
And I'm Kyle.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. And I need you, and I miss you.
And now I want.
That's going to be your intro forever now, Kyle.
I'm just going to keep searching for autism ones for you.
And just play that for Kyle every time. He's like, guys, I really want to hear this song.
I requested that song specifically. I don't know why. Anyway.
Oh, man.
It's my turn this time.
It is.
Oh, boy.
It's my turn.
John's turn.
But first, housekeeping.
Let me fluff your pillow.
We are on all of the socials.
All of them.
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, Reddit.
Base Twitter.
We have a Discord.
We do. We don't use it. We also don't use Reddit because we can't seem to get a post not deleted.
Yeah.
How do you get a post deleted on Reddit?
I don't know.
Apparently we just don't fit community guidelines there.
Like anywhere we go.
Yeah, I know. We're
This seems to be a trend.
we're habitual line steppers on the
Yes.
community guidelines.
For the most part, TikTok and Facebook.
For the most part, TikTok and Facebook. Those are our big socials.
But you can also reach us via email at cryptidsandcoldones@gmail.com.
Oh, and the phone number. Yes.
You got to let me get there.
Sorry.
You
We
gotta let me
got
get there.
excited.
We forgot last episode.
I know we did.
But it's like right
I
there.
thought about it halfway through the episode.
Yeah. I love it when that happens. Though.
The phone number is 989-402-4091. You can call and leave us your tales, your sightings.
Sentence.
It will go directly to voicemail. Voicemails are 3 minutes long. If you get cut off, call back, finish your story, and I will piece it together later on.
And we
Let's go.
want your stories. Give us them stories.
Yes.
We crave them.
And
like the streets crave the Old Bay season.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Old Bay seasoning. Yes, they do.
Also, you can text us, send picture messages, send John. Don't send John feet pics
Anymore.
anymore. We were told that we can't do that on TikTok.
Yeah, that got us
because
kicked off TikTok once
that got us kicked off TikTok.
for a whole week.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, apparently you can't solicit images such as those, even though we weren't.
Right. Weren't. Wink.
Well, I mean, it was a joke. I was trying to get people to send John feet pics. I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Mike from Kraken is the only one that did.
I know. Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Kraken Cans.
Oh,
I'm sure they'll probably hop in here at some point tonight.
Oh, yeah.
but I love it.
Oh, yeah. Don't you know?
The important thing is we have beer to drink.
We do.
Drinking beers.
You ready?
Yep.
Do it, boys. Ooh, a subtle crack.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. Three beers. 4 beers.
Oh, no.
5 beers. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
My first thought is malty.
Yeah. I definitely get the coffee and chocolate.
Yeah, same here. You get the coffee, you get the chocolate, you get the maltiness.
What's the mouth feel?
Smooth.
That is the gayest thing I've
Uh,
No
it has
offense
a
to anybody
smooth
who
mouthfeel.
plays for the other side here. We mean it as not that.
yeah, we definitely, we mean it something.
We are drinking Six Sprocket from Black Rocks, which has become one of my favorite breweries in Michigan.
Yes,
Yeah.
I fully support Black Rocks as a brewery.
Just not as an investing firm.
Yeah. Fuck Larry Fink.
But I did purposely choose this one just because it is a black ale. And it made me think about shadow people.
The Man in Black. Well, not really the Man in Black. But...
The Hat Man.
The Hat Man.
Because that's what we're talking about today.
The Hat Man coming.
Hell yeah.
I think I would give this like a 3.75.
So
Yeah,
pretty good.
actually, I would say that's
It's not my favorite like dark beer
yeah.
that I've ever had, but it's still good.
I have high expectations for Black Rocks, so it's one of those things where if it's not like 100% with me for Black Rocks, I'm just like,
It's only 6% too.
weak. Weak sauce.
But yeah, I think 3.75.
3.75.
Yeah. John's not grimacing like the last beer he had.
That last one was just
Body
we really went from one end of the spectrum to the other
You
with
mean
a
like-
blonde ale to a black ale.
we went full spectrum. Yeah. Everybody's on it somewhere.
Oh my goodness! Excuse me. Sorry, John's dad.
Hey,
But yeah.
John's dad. Just wanted to say hi.
He quit talking to me.
Yeah. Didn't he give you that flag?
Yeah, I was just making stuff up.
Oh.
I just talked to
This
him.
shit got real awkward
I
here.
I just talked to him before we started recording.
It's like when Dad slaps Mom at the dinner table. Just finish your dinner, honey. He just gets mad.
Oh,
That was awkward. That's never happened to me. I'm just saying.
High five.
Hey, very nice. Oh, cripes.
Cripes.
Were you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I don't
Are
know.
you ready?
You ready for the Hat Man
Are you
and
ready?
sleep paralysis?
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of big words in this. I had to put like the phonetic,
Yeah.
like, how,
I like
how to say it in there.
sometimes if I got a little tongue twister, I kind of highlight it, underline it, put it in italics. It's like, this one's hard.
All right. I need you guys to do me a favor.
Yes,
okay? I need you to imagine it's a warm summer evening. The grass is dry. And as you mow the lawn just before dusk, you can feel the itch in your throat from allergies. You finish up and decide it's the best time to pop some Benadryl. You lay down before you know it, you pass out. It's now pitch black out, and you wake up but can't move. You can feel a pressure on your chest, and you can just make out in the doorway the shadowy figure of a man in a hat. Does he pose a threat to you? Is what you're seeing a dream? That would be the Hat Man.
No, Hat Man.
So,
Side note, did you guys know that some people like do a whole bunch of Benadryl? If you OD on Benadryl, they like can't bring you back.
really?
Yeah,
I have to put that in my notes.
You go into the shadow realm.
you
You're
go
like,
forever.
It's like when they get possessed by Vecna and Stranger Things.
No, you just fucking die.
Oh, you die. I thought you like.
No, when I say they can't bring you back,
Oh, I thought you
there's
meant,
like no Narcan for Benadryl.
Oh, I thought they
Like-
mental death.
I used to, when I worked at Meyer, I worked with a guy that used to shoplift Robitussin so he could go chug it in the bathroom. He'd robo trip while we were pushing carts.
Oh my.
I'm just disappointed. Was he like 40?
No. Same,
Dustin.
same age as us.
That's great. I love
He got
human
fired
beings.
for obvious reasons.
Because he was robo tripping while pushing carts.
Yeah.
Getting that tussin in them.
That doesn't.
Oh god, the cart guy is tussin. Oh shit.
So,
Anyway,
let's start with the question I know Evan is dying to ask. What even is sleep paralysis?
I'm aware.
And I'm glad you asked. I'm doing
Long.
all of my episodes are going to be directed as.
I love it when you always do that. You go, so what is this? I'm glad you asked, Evan. And he's like, I did not ask. You can see Evan gets like a little bit defiant. And he's like, I did not ask that.
I was like, I know what sleep paralysis is, John.
So described as a temporary inability to move or speak while falling asleep or waking up, it's often accompanied by vivid hallucinations and intense fear as your brain is conscious, but your body remains in REM sleep's muscle paralysis. There are many things that could cause sleep paralysis, but we don't really care about the scientific reasons. We care about the paranormal. Many different cultures attribute these experiences to entities like witches, demons, ghosts, and spirits like the Jumbies in the Caribbean. Widely, I can't talk. Widely considered the work of demons, and more specifically, the incubus.
Ooh.
Not to be confused with one of the best bands ever.
Yes. I was hoping.
Wish you were here.
The incubus were thought to sit on the chest of sleepers. In Old English, the name of these beings was the mare. Hence comes the mare and nightmare. Little lesson.
Little history on wordiology.
You should have said, I'm glad you asked about that, John.
I don't ask myself questions. That would make me a crazy person.
His face. I have nothing, he says.
I have no response.
Bit of a daywalker myself.
Spared no expense.
The feelings of an intruder and incubus hallucinations highly correlate with each other, while what is called vestibular motor disorientation, otherwise known as an out-of-body experience, differs in the fact that it does not involve the threat-activated vigilance system. What is the threat-activated vigilance system? I'm glad you asked, Evan. It is a hypervigilant state created in the midbrain and may further contribute to hallucinations. Your emergency response is activated in the brain when you wake up paralyzed and feel vulnerable to attack. This helplessness can intensify the effects of the threat response well above the typical of normal dreams.
What's it called when you wake up and you feel like you just fell?
I didn't look that up.
That was a legitimate question.
Jamie?
Stand by.
Sorry.
Thank you.
ADHD break. My bad. It came to the mind. Experienced that a lot.
So this could explain why such visions during sleep paralysis are so vivid. It can also lead to the creation of endogenous stimuli, which is something created from inside and not exterior sources.
Answer the question. It's simply called a hypnic jerk, hypnagogic jerk, sleep start, or myoclonic jerk.
I get those all the time. Am I dying?
This means it's a normal thing that happens to most people occasionally, usually when your muscles relax too quickly as to transition into sleep.
Gotcha.
So you're relaxing too quickly.
Damn it.
Hurry up and wait.
Yep.
So endogenous stimuli is a simple process that may also explain hallucinations with slight variations in which an evil presence is perceived by an individual to be suffocating them either by pressing heavily on the chest or by strangulation. Treatment options for sleep paralysis have been poorly studied, and it's recommended that people are assured that this condition is common and generally not serious. And fun fact, between 8 and 50% of people experience at some point in their life, and only 5% of those people have regular episodes of sleep paralysis.
That's got to be wild.
Yeah, I have never experienced any of that. Well, knock on wood, it does not happen.
It's going to happen to all three of us tonight.
That would be fucking terrible.
If we all see the Hat Man tonight, we like one of us needs to start throwing bows. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If we all see the Hat Man, then this is a simulation, and the government did it to us.
I told a customer the other day, he got all cocky with me, and I said, "Listen, dude, I took Benadryl before I went to sleep last night, and I had to fist fight the Hat Man. I'm not in the mood today." It's also believed that sleep paralysis played a role in the creation of stories about alien abductions and other paranormal events. So, everyone that's ever been abducted was really having sleep paralysis.
I believe that.
I don't agree with that theory.
I think it takes a number. I think some of them could be attributed to the sleep paralysis, but
I don't necessarily believe all abduction stories, but like that first one, have you guys, the Bernie and Betty?
the husband and wife couple?
Yeah. And that's pretty wild.
I thought about doing that.
You should.
You should.
Okay.
I'd
I
like
will.
that episode.
I'll do it.
Excellent. Yeah, that one, there's actually some physical evidence.
Yeah, that one was, compelling.
I also don't believe that Indrid Cold is anything more than an intergalactic shitty dad.
I agree. That dude's a piece of fucking shit.
Interdimensional deadbeat.
Pay your galactic support.
Your galactic credits are due, sir. or there will be a civil warrant out for your arrest.
So there are many different types of figures and types of entities attached to sleep paralysis, like the intruder, a menacing, shadowy figure that feels threatening and is described as a presence in the room. The old hag, a witch-like figure, often female, that sits on the chest, that is linked to Scandinavian folklore.
Good old Scandi folklore.
Yep. We also have the incubus and succubus, which also causes pressure and is linked to sexual sensations.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
We have the well-known shadow people, which are dark, faceless silhouettes that seem to observe and move around the home. But the one I wanted to focus on is the Hat Man.
I like it.
Often described as a tall, completely black silhouette, often wearing a fedora-style hat, long coat, and will scare you by continuously calling you my lady. Various accounts of the Hat Man have described the entity as having glowing red eyes, but often the face is just a dark void. He will be seen standing still in the corner of your room, watching you as you slip into sleep paralysis. He has also been documented moving slowly through rooms, fading away, or just walking off. An overwhelming sense of fear and pressure on the chest is often felt during run-ins with the Hat Man. Common theories include hypnagogic hallucinations, which is the drowsy, dreamlike state between full wakefulness and sleep. They can also be shaped by cultural influences and possibly linked to horror figures like Freddy Krueger or a manifestation of your own subconscious fear.
Manifest destiny.
Yes. Another theory is that the Hat Man is a shared recurring figure reflecting deeper cultural anxieties or trauma.
Oh.
But my favorite is that the Hat Man is an interdimensional being, demon or spirit, with some linking it to near-death experiences. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just got a little bit nervous.
Oh. Now, when we were talking about this earlier, I know you both said that you have experiences that you would like to talk about. And I think before I get into...
That was actually funny. That was funny. Bodily functions in the microphone are allowed. Burping, shitting, blowing nose. We should get that as a soundbite. That's going to sound great. But yeah, anyways, stories, what? Jesus.
So yeah, before I get into the Reddit stories I found, I figured I'd give you guys a chance to tell your own stories. I personally don't have any experiences with it. I made up having to fight the Hat Man just because I didn't want to listen to Larry talk shit.
Yeah, fuck Larry.
Jesus.
He was in the Navy and he thinks he knows everything about boilers. And,
Oh, God.
In the Navy.
just the worst. And so, just to sidetrack a little bit, on most boilers there is a hole. It's called a manway, and it's for a person to get inside of the vessel. And he kept calling it a manhole. And I said, Larry, I don't know how they did it in the Navy, but I don't touch manholes. And
There's a hole in the middle of the boiler. There's a hole in the middle of the boiler.
He did not appreciate that, but his coworkers thought it was funny.
Ah, yes. Laugh at his expense.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking Larry.
yeah, whoever wants to go first.
Do you want to go first?
Oh, yeah, mine's gonna be short, but it was about 15 years ago. I just started going to the VA for meds or whatever, and they prescribed me a less feeling sad medication. I'm good now. And
Are you?
I am.
We're here for you.
I am
We're
well.
here for you, cuz.
And they gave me a new med. I forgot what it started with the letter X. And I was staying in a condo on the second floor. And in the middle of the night, I woke up out of nowhere, couldn't move my head left and right. Looked to the right into my closet, which was open because I never shut it. And there was like a little brown demon, like just going at me. And I was just like looking at it. And and then I was able to look away and then look back and it was still there. And that's all I remember. I woke up, called the doctor, said, this is what happened. He said, stop taking it. I said, yeah, that's my story. Maybe a little too much information on me, but yeah, I don't care.
I'm about to bust.
I'm about to bust.
That's funny. Mine is dark comparatively. So I can't remember if it was 2004, 2005. My buddy's little brother was riding his bike and he got hit by a car. And I think it was 2005. It would have been 2005. And my buddy and like I hung out with everybody at school that was like a year older. So like all my friends graduated like the prior year and I did not see them that much. Well, his little brother got hit by a car and they all came back. So we're all hanging out at their house, just kind of like helping out the family. We ran to the store.
He was,
like,
did he die?
Yeah, he died.
Okay.
And we were like running to the store, getting them groceries, doing stuff like that just to kind of help out the family. And I'm like driving out there and it was they lived in the country, kind of in the southern part of our county. And, in the middle of cornfields. So it's like there's this road and it goes and there's a turn and then it turns into cornfields and then there's another turn and it's still cornfields, and then it just opens up to like 4 or 5 houses, and then there's one cornfield. So I'm driving down the road. I get past the first curve, and I'm driving in that straightaway. And you know, I drove like a fucking ass back then. Both of you know that. And I'm driving my little car, stick shift. I'm like accelerating.
Smell like broccoli all the time.
Yeah. And I'm like, I shifted into third, and I'm just like, you know, a little rice burner. And all of a sudden, this like completely black shape runs across the road in front of me. Now, this was obviously like 20 years ago. I don't remember like a lot of specific details. I can tell you it looked like a person, like a small person. It was weird. It was bipedal, and it didn't look like a physical being. It looked like the absence of light. Like moving though.
Yeah.
That's usually how they're described though. They're darker than they're more black than the night.
Yeah, it was nighttime, and it was more black than the night. That is the best way to say it. Ran across the road. I got to the house, turned around, drove back to see if I could see anything. There's nothing there. Went back to the house. Back then, you couldn't really jump on your phone and Google things. I had no basis for knowledge of these things at this point. So I get on like 2005 internet, and I'm like Googling it. I'm looking at all these message boards about like, I'm just like shadow person, right? I'm like Googling what I saw, and I found all this stuff about it. I found stuff on the Hat Man back then.
Yeah.
And there's like a
Did you use Yahoo?
I don't remember what search engine I used to.
It was Ask Jeeves.
Yeah. And I think it was just Jeeves at that point because they switched.
Oh yeah, they rebranded.
It was askjeeves.com.
Yep.
And then it was just ask.com.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah.
And I found there's like a connection to like Islam and like jinns, which is like the basis for genie. Jinns.
Right.
But you know, I never saw anything like that. I told John about it. Didn't tell Kyle about it. I'm just going to start telling him whenever I see things now. I feel like I've had quite a few experiences, like comparatively to like a normal person. I'm not saying I'm like that particularly abnormal, but I've had a lot of weird experiences in my life. So, but I've not seen anything like it. And that's basically the basis of it. And, you know, you forget about these things until they come up in conversation.
Right.
And then I'm like, hey, John, when he told me he was doing Hatman, I'm like, I've seen a shadow person. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, I told you about it. He's like, oh, yeah, I remember that now.
It's like, how do we forget that stuff, really? I mean, like, we don't really...
I think it's just your brain blocking it out.
Yeah, probably just like trauma dumping and the, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was during a very traumatic time, too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, my buddy's little brother just got hit by a car. So, anyway, that's my story.
That's not as crazy as your gnome story, though.
No.
Yeah, go back and listen to the No Man's Land episode.
Yeah, the gnome thing, I still can't believe
That's
it.
wild.
So I did find some experiences that people have had on Reddit. One user wrote, "My dad saw the Hat Man while riding his riding mower yesterday, right before he flipped it into a creek. He told me he saw a shadow that looked like the Marlboro Man with a long coat on, standing beside a tree and watching him mow the grass. I knew immediately he saw the Hat Man. I told him about it, and he had never heard of this before." Someone said, "Oh, that's extra creepy."
Extra.
Like that. We didn't even know there was a ditch there.
How do you post something on Reddit and not get canceled? I'm trying to figure this out every time. Like, it wasn't even crazy stuff.
Maybe put a certain flag in your profile or something.
I don't remember getting kicked off Reddit.
We didn't get kicked off. It's just everything we posted got deleted by mods, and it wasn't even like terrible stuff.
Didn't you see recently that there was something online going about how Reddit moderators were saying that they deserve more respect because they go through hours and hours of comments? And yeah, there was a thing on X a while ago, like within the week, I think, about that. It was hilarious.
Well, we have our own community where I'm the only mod, so
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
You guys can post the most worst stuff there, and we won't delete it.
yes, the most worst stuff.
I was going to say something, but I didn't. Anyway, post what you want there. It's unedited.
Another user wrote, when I was about 14, I lived in the house with my mom and abusive stepdad. Most of our fights occurred outside my room at the end and dark area of the hallway. One night I woke up to what I thought was my mom messing with me by standing in my doorway to scare me. I kept yelling at her to stop until I woke up some and noticed that it was actually a very tall, dark shadow wearing a wide brim hat and a long trench coat. I have literally never experienced fear like this in my entire life since, and have felt sick and I couldn't breathe. I told her about it the next day, and I accidentally overheard her on the phone with a friend later that day, and my mom was telling the friend Lacey saw it too. I about died. I ended up asking her about it, and she told me she had seen the Hat Man at the same spot. The same spot, the dark part of the hallway by my door. She had seen it 2 times while walking by and vacuuming in the living room. She tried to make me feel better by telling me it was someone watching over me. A few years ago, and it says I'm now 35, my boyfriend's son asked him, "Do you ever feel like someone is watching us?" and proceeded to give him the exact description of the Hat Man outside of his bedroom in the hallway where a lot of our arguments and turmoil tend to occur. I truly believe that it's a demon that follows you to places of turmoil and anything negative.
I had an intrusive thought. Do you want to do yours first?
Yeah. Mine's not. You go with funny. Hold on.
I'll go funny. You formulate.
Okay.
Your thought. No, I was just thinking that one girl vacuuming in the hallway. Like, I totally would have tried to suck the ghost man up, because he's like floating or whatever.
Yeah.
He's just like, I got the Hat Man. All right.
And that kind of goes hand in hand with what I saw that shadow person. Like, that was a real negative situation. And that's just an interesting thing, like the connection between like shadow people and negativity and negative stuff and trauma and all that stuff. Like, is it a little demon? And if it's a demon, why is it just running in front of my car? I don't know. I'm just relating it to myself now.
Yeah, what's he trying to do?
Yeah.
It's
like,
yeah.
It's like,
I did see shadow people, aka ninjas, but this was when you remember doing bivouac in the in the army. I stayed up the entire time because whatchamacallit, the drill sergeants would like check the perimeter and stuff. But before that, like a week before, we went to the PX and I got a pack of their caffeine pills. And I put them on, so that's how I stayed awake.
Yeah.
And it ended up being like 54 hours or something like that. But marching back, it was like 12 or 13 miles back or something like that. And I don't know. We probably had like 5 miles left and the moon was out. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning and the sky was clear, but all I could see, the moon started bleeding, like, because it was like red and it was like oozing down. And then in my peripheral vision, I saw like shadows flying just by me. And I in my mind, I thought it was like ninjas. That's what I thought. So. Na 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 na, hat
The
man.
moon was bleeding. So this user said, I've seen him. My fiance and I were fighting, and I went upstairs in this 1800s farmhouse we rented. For some reason, all of the hairs on my arm would stand on end every time I walked through the middle upstairs bedroom. Didn't matter if it was day or night. Well, that night I was sitting in complete despair in that room because I wanted to be alone and I didn't care. I saw a shadow darker than any shadow I have ever seen before start walking towards the doorway. It was a man in an old cloak and boots with a fedora.
Boots with the fur.
The shadow walked through the doorway and vanished. I remember I didn't feel anything, not terror or shock or anything except that despair I was in. I had never heard of the Hat Man before or shadow people, so I imagine my surprise the first time I hear it mention of it. My mind was blown. I still have no idea what it was supposed to mean or why me, but honestly, I would be more afraid of the feeling I got in that room than I was the Shadow Man. This is also the house where every so often, when in the bathroom at night, you would hear feet run up to the door and then run away again. We didn't live there long. No wonder the landlord said the house had character.
Hat Man. That's a character.
Yeah, right.
House has Hat Man. You know, there are certain people that probably pay extra.
There'd be.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand why they, in like realty listings, they like don't bring up if some place is haunted.
Some places like New York,
Yeah.
they're legally obligated to note that in listings.
Yeah.
Like it has to be formally put out that they have had experiences there.
Really?
Oh my.
Yeah, and if you move in and you realize it's haunted,
Yeah.
you can like sue the person.
No. You'd be like,
if they didn't disclose it.
plumbing leaks, lead paint on the walls, ceiling starts bleeding. Like shit like that.
Kids laugh at you while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Seen Hat Man 5 times.
That's wild.
These
There's
are
a
the
lot of
allegations.
negative energy in a town packed, people packed to the gills. I'll buy it. That's great. That's reasonable. As a
Right.
realtor, I'd probably be like,
I think it's the state of New York,
oh, okay.
Oh,
not just New York City.
Okay.
it's a new rule put in place by that Mom Donnie guy.
We will not go further with that joke.
Free ghosts for everyone. He just needs to raise $1 billion to. All right, we're not going down that.
Socialism.
Ghost Stussy for everyone. Is that
Free helicopter rides.
So this user said, I've seen him multiple times in my life. So have my sisters and cousin, except we have a different name for him. We call him the Tall Man.
Oh,
Because we have all explained him in the same way. A very tall black figure that's not a shadow, but you can't see through it. He has no face, but does have eyes. Wears a top hat and a trench coat. The first time I had seen him was when I was 10. I was with my cousin. It was about 1 a.m., and we were outside just having fun, playing on the trampoline. And I suddenly just stopped jumping because I had this very unsettling feeling that we were being watched. So I told my cousin, and she also stopped jumping, and we both saw him just standing in the dark near some of the trees. And then my cousin kind of pointed at it and said, "What is that?" The second she said it, it just sprinted so fast past us into nothing and disappeared. We then ran as fast as we could inside. Ever since the first time I had seen it, it started showing up at my childhood home, in the hallways, kitchen, and in the corners of bedrooms. Only myself and my older sister had seen this thing in our house. I remember that I really needed to go to the bathroom late at night one time when I was around 14. But the second I came out of my room and was going to walk down the hall and I just saw it standing there. And there was this horrible dead meat smell. So I just quickly went back in the room and didn't come out till daytime.
I gotta say something real quick. When you said horrible dead meat smell, Evan and I, in conjunction, both went. That was pretty funny. I had to share that.
I didn't realize that.
I know you're locked the fuck in, but I was like, yeah, I got him in. I was like,
I'm trying to I'm really trying hard to not lose my spot.
yeah, I know.
And when he was doing the thing with the owl skeleton, I'm like, don't look. Don't look.
Well, and then in my I was looking at him, and then I was going to see if you were going to stop. Yeah. And that's all fun.
I just imagine Kyle and I are jumping on a trampoline, and we see Hat Man, and we just both draw on it.
Oh my god!
We're
like, why does the Hat Man dress like Dick Tracy?
why are adult men jumping on a trampoline?
Yeah, that's the better question.
No, why are grown men jumping on a trampoline, and why are they carrying?
Listen, it's good retention in the holster. Okay?
So when we were moving out of my childhood home, that dead meat smell would not leave, and we searched around everywhere for any dead animal or anything, but there was nothing. Anyways, I am now 19 and currently in a mental health ward, and he has came back, and I've seen him, and I've been seeing him for the past 2 nights, causing me to not sleep at all, and my doctors have been asking why I haven't been sleeping, and I can't really tell. I can't really tell them that this tall black spirit with a top hat and trench coat from my childhood has started showing up again. It just sounds insane.
You ever see the what's that movie, American Psycho, the Patrick Bateman meme?
Yes.
Interesting. Let's see this. I was just thinking in my head, interesting. Let's see her relationship with her father.
Oh, God.
Anyways.
I'm visioning someone with blue hair and a
Vermont native.
Yeah, Vermont native. Oh.
So, a couple more. When I was a kid, I remember it being late at night. I don't remember if I had fallen asleep, then woken back up, or if I was just up rather late, but it was pitch black where I was in the living room. I was going to sleep on a sofa next to a big window with blinds covering it. Since I'm awake and bored, and for who knows what reason, I push back one of the blinds. Upon opening it, I see a black silhouette in front of a single hanging orange street lamp. The figure was standing on our lawn, just slightly off the road, but before the ditch. It wasn't moving a muscle, but I remember vividly it having a wide-brimmed hat and a trench coat jutting out from the sides of the silhouette, and its hands must have been in its pockets. This was so long ago, I don't remember what I was feeling at the time, but I was a young kid, so I'm not sure what I was thinking. I think I remember closing the blinds and continuously rechecking to see him still standing there, but I don't really remember. What I do know is I eventually fell asleep and woke up and looked at the blinds again to see nothing. I don't know if there was a real creep standing there, but I learned about the Hat Man last year and was shocked that the stories were so similar in description to mine. It gave me chills because it was just a memory I had hidden away with no intent to ever share. But I kind of wish I got to see him again. And they said, also, I just got to Reddit to share this one tidbit of information.
Interesting.
No, Hat Man.
This last one starts out with, bruh.
Seriously?
Yes.
No cap?
All caps. I had gotten up to get some water during the night back when I was about 8 or 9-ish years old and saw him leaning up near the basement door. I was effing frozen.
Bruh.
Brew.
Trying to not swear so much on the show.
Is it because of John's dad?
Yeah, it's because of John's dad. One of our most recent episodes, he said, "You guys didn't drop an F-bomb at all.
Really?
The Cracking Cans guys actually swore more than you guys did."
John's dad listens to Cracking Cans
Yes,
now?
he does.
Heck yeah. Listen to Cracking Cans, guys.
John's dad does.
I do.
I do too.
We all do.
I then watched him go through the closed door and heard stomps down about 3 or 4 steps before my legs finally started hauling my ass back up to my bedroom. I remember trying to wake. He says they shared a room with their older sister. I remember trying to wake her up and explain, but she wouldn't believe me. I brought it up a few times as an adult, and nobody ever had a similar story. And then I saw someone talking about him on TikTok, and here I am. I thought I was alone or had been tripping out as a child, but nope. And now I'm even more freaked out.
Somebody slipped that child some shrooms.
So what are your guys' thoughts on the whole, like, what people see during sleep paralysis? What do you think the Hat Man is? Do you like believe the Hat Man's a real entity?
With the sleep paralysis thing, I think that's just the mind. But like in instances where people weren't sleeping, I don't know. I don't want to say necessarily demonic, but like could be just entity brought about by negative things.
Almost like a tulpa, like, or is that not quite?
Like, no, and because a tulpa is something that you would like manifest because like so many people believe in it.
Right.
This is something that manifests because of your negative energy.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that's kind of what I see it as.
Yeah. For me, my lived evidence. They gave me an experimental new drug to cure the sadness, and it made me see a demon in my closet. So that's clearly the mind for that guy.
Yeah, no doubt.
But the Hat Man, I think it's a manifestation of energy, either be it trauma or just trauma.
Well, so
and imagination and poor eyesight and heightened awareness at times, people, anxiety. Rarely, I think it's more paranormal, but I think there are things like that, like shadows and things that can attack you in like other settings, ghosts and demonic settings. But as far as the Hat Man, I think it's it's like one of them cultural things that, people that are having some sort of, mental trauma response to it, and then that's what they see. I mean, I don't know. Counterpoint.
No, I can agree with that. Like, if we're talking specifically Hat Man, though,
Yeah.
I could see it as like a tulpa.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. Because there's been like,
everybody talks about the Hat Man.
right.
Yeah.
There's memes about the Hat Man.
I remember the first time I ever took Benadryl because I never had really like allergies. I went up north to Higgins Lake with my brother. This was probably about 30 some years ago, and I took one Benadryl. I think they're 25 milligrams. I was out for the rest of the day, and then I woke up like hungover, like hey. But then I know people that take like 2 of them at a time, multiple times a day because of their allergies, and I'm like, bro, you're in another dimension. Like you're experiencing reality different. At least I did. Maybe because everyone's different. I'm hypersensitive to that. But
Have you read the dosing for Benadryl for dogs? Like my dog.
it's like 1/8. It's like a lot smaller, isn't it?
No, the dosing for dogs is like 1 milligram per pound.
Yeah.
So I had to give. I had
Jesus.
to give Walther fucking 4 of those whenever he had.
Damn.
Yeah, I wonder if he saw the Hat Man.
No wonder he barks so much.
I know. Rest in peace, Walter.
Good doggy. Yeah, I think it's all, all that stuff, not quite as.
Yeah.
But I like that he's dressed like an old 30s detective or something,
Yeah. I think it's just like with the descriptions being so similar across the board for the Hat Man, I would agree, like, it could be a tulpa.
Yes.
A tulpa that is, does come from a place of like shadow people.
Yeah.
Are, it's just a different, like an offshoot of it.
Do you guys believe
At Cryptid Hunters, you have just reached level 13.
Hell yeah.
Hells yeah.
What's up, guys?
Hell yeah, dude.
Do you guys believe that, or how much do you believe that mental illness plays a part in seeing things? Or do you think people have a heightened awareness, sensitivity to these things that other people don't?
I think you have to have an open mind to see these things. If you're not actually coming at it from an open point, I don't think things will reveal themselves to you, right? Like, but with that said, I think some of it is mental illness for certain. But I can't explain away all of it. I mean, I've seen weird stuff, and I'm not. I joke about my head not being screwed on type, but all of us in this room know I'm a pretty reliable person.
Well, yeah, we all are. I mean, we're never been to jail.
Yeah.
Keeping kids, jobs.
Yeah.
Just normal guys. You guys have been in my basement, and there's no little kids chained up. So
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
what you see is what you get.
So I guess what I'm
Just don't go in there. Oh.
yeah.
I'm gonna say, what's behind that locked door over there, though?
Which one?
But no, I guess mental illness I think plays a part in a portion of sightings of stuff like that. But I think that certain people are more attuned to these things, and there's like a thinning of a veil specifically for certain people.
Yeah.
And then I also think that other people who might not be specifically attuned to them, but just have an open mind are inviting these things in. And I think I fit into that category because I don't believe I have psychic abilities or anything like that. But I have an open mind. So I think that's kind of why I have the number of experiences that I have or have had in my life.
I can see that.
I think there's a portion of my brain, like, I see something. I've seen, I'm not like saying, like, I've just seen a lot of fucked up things in my life. And I basically deal with it by going, all right. And then it just gets locked away somewhere, and, I'm not like saying, I have trauma. No, I'm just saying, like, I just developed my own, like, system of, like, dealing with shit. And that's probably why I don't see things, because I close my mind. That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to because I like all through my life, I've had friends and family and people tell me ghost stories. And I'm like, but then I know the quality of the person, who they are. And I'm like, well, that person's not crazy. And then other people have told me, stuff they've seen. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because they're crazy.
Yeah.
But, like, I shouldn't really discredit them, like, because, people I respect and know, pretty dang well.
Yeah.
They're very good, reasonable people, and they see the world, like most people do normally.
Yeah.
And, so I'm the resident skeptic here, and I I need Sasquatch to be like twerking in my fucking face, like shit like that. I need to like see it, because probably I suppress things. Maybe
he's a resident skeptic that had a demon attached to him.
Yeah, but he wasn't that bad. Like, I had a pretty good time.
Yeah, he just hung out by his feet.
Yeah. He was in defeat.
Oh, it's like he won't let me in.
Yeah.
He's too dense to accept that I exist. My demonness is not working.
Maybe that's how I got gout. He was by my feet.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Gout is now caused by demons.
Demon
You heard it
gout.
here first.
I got the demons in my toes. Demon toes on the next episode of Cryptids and Cold Ones. Toe demons.
Toe demons.
I like the hat, man. That's pretty cool, though. Like,
Yeah.
It's a well. And another thing is like, I just read another thing on the interwebs that there's like a whole new TikTok challenge. See how many Benadryl you can take.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, and they like found empty bottles next to kids, and they couldn't bring it. But I didn't go any further because I was like, ha ha, and I didn't want to like learn the truth.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
So
like Benadryl's terrible. I hate it. It's
so
like,
my brother-in-law is an ER nurse,
oh okay,
and I just remember like, I don't know, like 3 years ago, I'm talking with him. He's like, the worst OD I've ever seen is like Benadryl, because people come in and they're alive and they're going to die and there's nothing you can do to prevent them from dying. And you just kind of sit there and watch them die.
Doesn't it like that med passes the blood-brain barrier?
Yeah.
So it's in there,
Yeah.
and you ain't getting it out till it gets out.
Yeah.
And yeah.
He said it's just wild.
Oh man, that's because I just remember the one time I took the 25 milligram and I was like, hi there,
When I would go do hay with my uncle,
Yeah.
I would have to take Benadryl
Oh, yeah.
after because I would just get so like I couldn't open my eyes or anything like that from the hay,
Oh man,
and I would like pass out like instantly.
dude, that's like,
When I get stung by a bee, I have to take Benadryl or
Oh, yeah.
die.
or you die.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of funny. Like Michigan is like the shittiest place for allergies in the world, I believe. We had like 3 months of reprieve, and then it just turns like ass again.
Yeah,
and
but
so we're like, we probably saw a lot of hat men. There's like a lot, like we probably have like the nation's highest hat man population scene. That's my guess.
Theory. I'll accept that.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I think Michigan's #1 hat man.
Michigan's #1 for Hat Man.
That's our cryptid.
and
I was gonna
shitty
say that
governors.
should be our state cryptid.
State cryptid is the Hat Man and a shitty governor.
I think that. Oh man, go back to Davos, lady.
Yeah.
Thanks for the gas tax too.
I liked it better when you were in Switzerland and not near me.
Yeah. Oh, back to the hat man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really all I have for it. I think we're all in agreement on
Yeah.
what it could be.
I like what you do. I like because like this cryptid paranormal entity is
It's
like when you throw the Reddit, like it's kind of cool because people see shit all the time, and I'm not taking it away from them, but like those are cool. Like I like those to.
I like the one where she was in the mental ward.
Yeah. Well, what didn't you guys do an episode where the girl's like, I hit a dab pen beforehand.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it was like, well, I mean, like I've done that and I haven't seen shit. I remember one time though, like I hit a dab pen, went outside. This was at the condos that I saw the sleep paralysis demon. Went outside just for a walk with my wife, took the dog out, and I saw what I found out later was Starlink, but I didn't know it existed yet. Like I didn't know, like I wasn't following Elon or anything. Like,
Yeah.
and I just see these like lights just boop coming out from the west, and they were just following each other at the same interval, and I was like, holy! And then I went, immediately.
Sounds like aliens.
Yeah, when you see an alien, you immediately go where? Facebook. Thank you. So I went to Facebook and I typed. I was like, "Oh, what am I seeing?" And everyone's like, "Oh, stop smoking that shit." And I took a video of it, and someone finally chimed in and was like, "It's Starlink." And I was like, "Oh." And then I looked up Starlink, and they had a launch that night, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm better now. I'm good."
I have explained this away. I don't have to compartmentalize it.
Yeah.
Like all my other trauma.
Yeah. That's where my gout is. That's where the gout. I put it down into my feet.
Kyle's trauma expresses itself via gout.
In uric acid.
He stores the gout right next to his experience.
Crystallized uric acid is the summation of the demonic entity. And anyway,
So
I like that. That was a good episode.
I
like
agree.
the Hat Man. I'm not ready to see him. You know, I might fuck around and take a Zyrtec once in a while. But
Dude, okay.
oh yes, tell. I know this.
Zyrtec. I took Zyrtec for the first time because I was having some allergies.
Feels
And-
like the very first. Sorry.
And it was just a normal amount of Zyrtec. Like the normal, I think it's a 10 milligram dose of Zyrtec.
Not an exorbitant.
I did not take an
amount?
exorbitant amount of Zyrtec. I had never taken Zyrtec before in my life.
Okay. So you don't know how, yeah.
And I didn't know how it was going to impact me.
Yeah.
My son takes it fairly frequently.
Yeah. And they're
And,
Yeah.
he's fine.
Yeah.
And
you're much bigger than
Yeah.
he is, so yeah.
and I was just he takes the
Child's dose,
so
yeah,
he takes
but still.
half the dose that
Yeah,
I was
that's
taking.
still.
But still, I was just like, yeah, Zyrtec, that's going to be just fine, right?
I can hear John peeing.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I can hear him in
amazing.
the peeing in the other room. John's peeing right now.
Yeah.
World.
I can hear the pee leaving his penis.
And you made it awkward. So
Anyway.
anyway, I take the Zyrtec and everything's chill for about, I'd say 45 minutes. And the next thing you know, I just feel like super fucking anxious.
Really?
And I Googled it, and apparently it interacts with my ADHD med. And it new level of anxiety. I think I was talking to you.
Yeah, you were texting me about it, but I didn't know it was a new level of anxiety.
Yeah, it was like I was just constantly on the edge of having a panic attack until it went away.
Isn't that the best?
That was terrible.
That was the best. No, I laugh, and
Yeah.
the only thing you can do is I what always worked for me during if I ever had a panic attack
Yeah.
was a hot shower and thinking, whatever.
Yeah.
Probably rubbing one out. And
So I had crippling
eat it.
anxiety prior to finding out I had ADHD, and it just turned out I had unmedicated ADHD. And then I started taking ADHD meds, and I'm like, oh man, so this is what normal people feel like. This is pretty awesome.
God bless the Germans for introducing the world to Pervitin.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now Evan's cured.
Now I'm cured. Now my tisms be cured.
We're gonna have to do an episode on who did.
Yeah.
This episode brought to you by the inventor of Pervitin.
Yeah, I know, right? The other thing that helps the tisms is the alcohol.
Oh,
You actually get drunk, and it's like, oh, social anxiety doesn't exist anymore.
yeah. I think a lot of people have social anxiety just as a base. No one wants to speak in public.
Yeah.
Or even to one or two people. I get it.
I think it's funny the number
This
of people that
episode is
listen.
when mental health. We're really talking about it now.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's cool.
Well, it's funny thinking about it because we know how many people listen to the podcast now, and it's I feel totally comfortable talking in this environment.
Yeah.
But if we actually stood and talked in front of the number of people that listen to the podcast, I'd be like, I'm Evan.
I'd pee my shorts.
Yeah, I'm
I'd pee my Dockers.
it's gotten to that point now where I'm I could not physically talk in front of the people that listen to
That's
the
the nice thing about podcast. It's just us,
I know.
the homies.
It's just the homies with extra chromies.
Yeah. Oh, cripes.
Oh, yeah, I know. I think I'm done talking randomly.
all right.
No, I love it.
Well, in that case, it's never too late to put on a fedora and
Save a lady.
stand outside of
Actually,
someone's house and call him Princess.
princess.
Oh my god.
Good night, you freaks.
Night, guys.
Hot man